And she said, I can still see your lace. And I said, girl, that's because I want you to see it. If you are new here and you didn't know I was wearing a wig right now, I am wearing a wig, no leave out. Wig has a perfect lace that I feel like will not be seen even in sunlights. The best lace on the market. You want to see how I installed the wig from start to finish, make sure you keep watching. But I am going to show you guys how to clean the lace of your wig. If you wear like wig glue, that is going to make it super simple for you to get that glue off of your lace. You guys know I glued down the last install. Go ahead and show you guys how to remove it, since this is a request that I get all the time anyways. Yeah, but today's style is so gorgeous. Like, it's so pretty. Can't even complain. It has beautiful brown at the tips to give that like sun-kissed type of vibe. Then it is like a dark brown here at the top, dark brownish black, not black, natural color basically at the top. So just to give you guys a few tips before we get into this, things that I feel like you need to make sure of before you blame the lace itself. Sometimes if you don't have a lace that isn't your right color, it can show. Now with this lace for today's wig, it has absolutely no color. It's not brown, it's not white, it's not light brown, it's just a clear lace. You're gonna need to make sure that you are properly cleaning your lace after every install. And this is a big deal, and this is why I'm gonna show you guys how to clean the glue off your lace wig. Today I'm just gonna use an adhesive spray that usually removes with water. However, it can build up and turn into a white cast or residue. And I tell you guys all the time, I do not like shampooing my wigs. And some of you is like, well, how do you clean the lace? It's okay to take a little bit of shampoo to that lace to get that residue off of there. You don't have to touch the hair with the shampoo. Tinting sprays, sometimes those products can build up if you're using too much. What's gonna happen is it's just gonna make the lines on the lace show more. But I mostly use any foundation and lace tints just for the knots. I don't touch the edge of that lace. Make sure your glue isn't too shiny. The product I'm using today is not shiny. The glue I used last week is not shiny. So those are the several tips that I recommend prior to your installs. And yeah, let me show you how I installed this wig. I want you guys to see for yourself how thin this lace is on this wig. I know there's a lot of debate that people swear that they can still see the lace on wigs, but Pretty Luxe has the best lace if you ask me. And this is how well it blends with the skin. Okay, so let me see if I can really show you guys, because when I tell you the only reason you're gonna see this lace is if I show it to you, I mean that. Their lace is so blendable. So yeah, their lace is really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just slide this on like so. This is a 370 lace wig. So it has lace all the way around and then wefts in the center. You can see for yourself that this lace is so good, y'all. I'm telling you, this is the best lace you can get. It just looks like my skin, and I have not did anything. Now, the only thing they didn't do for this wig is bleach the knots. So you can still see the knots here, but that can easily be bleached. You can just use a little bit of foundation to cover, but I wouldn't recommend using too much foundation. Now, remember to stay tuned till the end of the video, because I'm going to show you guys how to properly remove your glue from your lace. Today's product I'm going to use is going to be this one right here. I used it recently and it reminded me how good this is. This is the lace melt spray. This is the Silk Protein. So it looks like this. It comes in a small can. I think they got the bigger can in this also. Now, I personally think that if you guys are choosing the right companies when it comes to lace, you won't have an issue with your lace showing in the sun. I did a video recently talking about what I felt like is the best way to get your lace to not look messy and to blend well in the sunlight. I had a couple of people feel like they still saw the lace, but you guys, sometimes you have to realize when I'm trying to create videos, I'm zooming all the way in, okay? So if it looked that good zoomed all the way in, but I had to zoom all the way in, imagine what it looks like when I don't zoom in. And then we're just in an everyday setting. See, that's what matters the most, and that's what you guys aren't understanding. So when I zoom in most of the time, and you guys be like, oh, I can still see the lace, it's because I want you to see the lace. But for the most part, I really like the lace that comes with Pretty Luxe wigs, sharing their lace for a very long time, and it's one of the best. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and tighten up the adjustable strap so that this can sit a little bit more snug on the head. I do like the fact now that they have cut out the ear tab area. Is it perfect? No, I do hope that they improve it just a little bit more, because on a 370 wig or any 360 wig, a lot of times we don't get the ear area space. So that would be a great improvement to see in. Okay, that is flawless. no glue, which as you can see, look like I'm just moving my skin around. That looks so weird, right? But yeah, that's how good it is. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. You can use this over top of the lace, or you can spray it underneath, whatever you feel works. But for the best results, I recommend spraying underneath the lace and then pressing it down. And just set it down on the product. You do want to tie this down instantly afterwards. Sit for a good 15 minutes. I'm going to define the curls with a water bottle. Just spray it down brown at the tips. I'm going to use this leave-in conditioner by Camille Rose, just to give it a little bit of hydration. Now make sure if you want to know how to take care of your curly hair, you check out my curly hair routine video if you're needing a really good routine. This hair is super soft and that conditioner works so good. So what I'm gonna do, the curls, I'm gonna set my part. If you don't wanna create frizz in the hair, then just make sure that you set your parting before you dry the hair. I get a little bit of shrinkage every time I use my curl defining brush because it just redefines the curls. So the 20-inch can definitely look a little bit shorter if you define the curls. So if you want to, you can go longer. Okay, I'm gonna also go ahead and create a little bit of hairline. Good, y'all. But I'm just gonna pull down just a little bit of edges, not even a lot. Give it shape and kind of like just shape out a hairline. And that's one thing I really love. The hairline is thin enough to work with so that you won't have that overly thick baby hair look. I'm going to take a little bit of the lace melt. This also helps if you want to further, hide that lace. It helps that lace to lay super flat and you have that edge that just won't lay down. Where if you use something like this and then tie it down, you won't have that issue. I'm gonna open up that parting a bit with the hot comb so it can be seen. Again, don't forget to stay tuned if you want to see how I clean hair glue off of the lace. I think it's going to be very helpful to you guys, especially over time as you wear your wig. This turned out so pretty. Like, I really like this curl, and I can actually diffuse it a little bit more if I wanted to because a little bit of damp areas. This looks really good. Has a lot of body and movement. It's not stiff. I love this. So again, this wig is from Pretty Luxe Hair. I will link it below in the description box. Make sure you stay tuned if you want to see how to remove glue from your lace, and be sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new here. This is usually how the glue look if it's stuck to the lace for me, because I only use one layer of glue. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys really fast how I remove this. Depending on the products that you're using too, if you use this and adhesive sprays and makeup, you may need to also add just a little bit of water to get the adhesive sprays to loosen up before you start to remove the glue. A little trick that I like to use, I'm going to take this product here, and this is a dry shampoo foam. I'm going to apply that right here to the edge of the lace where you see all the glue. Squirt that. Okay, so I'm just going to let that foam up, and then I'm just going to go like this and rub it into the lace. It just makes it rub completely off. So I'm just applying it there. I'm going to take like an edge brush and just go like this. And that glue is going to start to just roll off the lace without pulling on the hair too much. Look at that, y'all. It's coming right off of there. It's like rolling down the lace. And this is simple, and it's also going to help clean that lace. Look, it just peels right on up. Look at that, y'all. It just peel it right on off now. It's taking away all the stickiness. I'm just kind of taking my finger and just peel it on off. But it's worth trying if you have problems removing the glue. It may work differently for every glue, so it just depends on what you're using also. I use the Dola glue. And this method is also good if you don't want to really wash your wig, because dry shampoo, it cleans anyway. So if you don't want to go through the full wash process and you just maybe want to reinstall the wig and don't need to wash it, then this is an easy way to refresh that hairline, keep it nice and clean. Okay, so that's how we're looking so far compared to at the beginning. It looks so much better. These little bitty pieces here, you can rub it down a mirror and it'll take them little pieces right on off of there. So yeah, that's how I clean my lace and get all of the glue off of there.